What Alexandra Eala needs to win titles and beat top players. Filipina tennis star is pure box office wherever she plays. Dubai. Filipina Alexandra Eala is pure box office. No matter where she plays, the support she gets from tennis fans of her own community and beyond is simply electric. She literally feeds off that energy during her matches, as was evident in her run to the quarterfinals recently in Abu Dhabi, and although she made an early exit in Qatar, her debut appearance in Dubai next week is sure to draw in crowds by the thousands. The 20-year-old's rise up the WTA rankings has also been something to behold. Currently ranked 40th, she has made up nearly 100 places in the last 12 months. She has already won over 200 matches on the WTA Tour, and although she hasn't won a WTA Tour title yet, her best so far has been making the WTA 250 final at Eastbourne last year, during which she also won her first WTA 125 Challenger title at Guadalajara. Who can forget her run as a wild card at the Miami Open, where she defeated Yelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys and Iga Swiatek before losing to Jessica Pegula in the semifinals. First Filipino during that magical run last year, Eala became the first Filipino to reach a WTA 1000 event semifinal, the first Filipino woman to defeat a major champion at a tour-level event in the Open era, and the first wild card in history to defeat 3 major champions in straight sets at a single WTA event. Incredible stats those, but with every new season, expectations from her grows. A very likable player wherever she plays, the left-handed counterpuncher has proven she can compete from the baseline and absorb pace against top players, but holding serve consistently under pressure remains a key factor that separates the elite players from the rest. Against the tour's best returners, first serve precision and variation are key. And this is where Eala's improvement can make her a big threat to the top women players. At 1.75 m, she is not tall by tennis standards and perhaps lacks the power and variety of the big servers in the game. She has 7 aces so far this season, as against 75 by Australian Open champion Elena Rybakina. Add to that 29 double faults and it becomes clear which part of her game needs improving at this point. Eala already has the tools and competitive instincts to sharpen that weapon, so it's only a matter of refinement rather than reinvention. No major concern. It isn't any major cause for concern just yet, but it is certainly an area that she should be focusing on, particularly with the rapid rise of many young players around her. The likes of Mira Andreeva, Iva Jovic, Victoria Mboko and Maya Joint have all won a WTA Tour title in their brief careers so far. Eala's superb returning is in stark contrast to her serving struggles, which is unsurprising given her background. Remember, the Filipino prodigy emerged through Rafael Nadal's academy, and we all know the Spaniard's mastery in that area. Most importantly, Eala possesses immense mental strength, a very useful attribute that helps her stay in matches that are seemingly lost. And with the crowd getting behind her no matter who her opponent is, don't be surprised if she is a seeded player by the time the French Open arrives in May. Unleashing greatness. What Alexandra Eala needs to win titles and beat the best in a world where tennis greatness is defined by grit, grace, and an unbreakable will. Alexandra Eala stands at the edge of something extraordinary. The Filipino-born left-hander has already rewritten national tennis history, from becoming the first woman from the Philippines to break into the WTA top 50 to stunning the tennis world with wins over Grand Slam champions and top 10 players alike. Yet, for all the milestones she's hit, the climb from breakthrough star to champion on the biggest stages demands evolution. What does Alex Eala truly need, physically, mentally, tactically, and spiritually, to win titles and consistently challenge the world's best? Let's explore that journey. Heart first. Point 1. Physical dominance. Stronger, faster, longer. At the heart of every champion is a body honed for battle. Alexandra's game already showcases remarkable athleticism. She moves well, she chases down balls with intent, and her left-handed strikes often catch opponents off guard. But to become a title winner week after week, she must elevate her physical game in several key ways. Serve as a weapon. While Eala's ground strokes and footwork are assets, her serve, especially the first delivery, remains a developmental frontier. Many of the top 20 players in the world use a powerful, reliable serve not just to start points, but to dictate them. Increasing her serve speed, consistency, and variety, especially on pressure points, can turn close games into commanding holds. Players like Sabalenka and Swiatek have shown how a dominant serve lays the foundation for title runs. Explosiveness and endurance. The physical demands of a best-of-3 match can be brutal, especially at Grand Slams and WTA 1000 events. Eala will benefit from a program that builds explosive first-step speed, core strength for stability, stamina to hit peak quality in third sets. This isn't just training for fitness, it's crafting a body that can finish matches strongly, turning potential defeats into hard-earned wins. Point 2. Tactical mastery. Playing chess on the court. Tennis at the top level isn't just about hitting hard, it's about thinking harder. Match intelligence. With experience comes instincts. Eala has already shown she can disrupt top players by making smart choices, mixing aggression with patience. But to consistently beat the elite, she must refine point construction, setting up patterns that bait weaker replies. In-match adjustments, reading shifts in rhythm and altering tactics in real time. Variety and deception, including slices, drop shots, and net approaches to keep opponents guessing. Champions aren't simply good technicians, they are intelligent players who see patterns quicker and respond faster. Point 3. Mental fortitude. The champion's edge. If there's one intangible that separates great players from good ones, it's mental strength. Alexandra's historic wins, like defeating world-class stars in big tournaments, suggest she already has a strong competitive mindset. But life at the top hammers even the most grounded spirits with pressure, expectations, and relentless scrutiny. Embracing pressure. Winning titles means embracing pressure as a partner, not a threat. This involves confidence under stress, resilience after setbacks, calm focus at breakpoints. Top players like Iga Swiatek and Coco Gauff are known for their mental tenacity. When the stakes rise, their play doesn't shrink. Meditation and mindset training. More athletes grow their performance through visualization, breathing techniques, and sports psychology. For Eala, integrating structured mental training could sharpen her focus and close out tight matches more reliably. Point 4. Strategic scheduling and recovery. Winning titles isn't just about peak performance in a single week, it's about sustaining excellence across a season. Smart tournament choices. Balancing big events with meaningful smaller ones lets a player maintain confidence with wins.